on the shipwrecks.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture.
What's up, Dark? How you doing?
Now I'm back in the picture. Feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Skyrizi helped visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. And with Skyrizi, many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 3 years. Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reaction.
Okay, so Dark. October, we do Minecraft. What are you playing Minecraft on, by the way?
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biological Crohn's disease.
My name is Gail, and we are in my showroom for Floor Spire Design House. We are a full production wedding and event company that focuses on florals. Getting Spectrum set up for my business was extremely smooth. They were here the same day, had it set up within an hour, and I was online and ready to go and run my business. You know, I have to be able to be online at 5 a.m. when the market's open, and if I'm contacting a merchant via email or placing an order online, without Spectrum, it wouldn't be possible. Spectrum is reliable, they're committed, they're fast, and they really take care of me as a business owner. Last year, when the really bad hurricane came through, our internet stayed the entire time. One of the businesses down the street, she was like, wait a minute, how are you still online? I was like, Spectrum, baby? You gotta get Spectrum.
Get award-winning internet for your business. Up to 4 months free in a month. Visit spectrum.com/business to learn more.
It's like nothing else.
The team investigating the 16th century Spanish shipwrecks hopes the pottery shards found on shore will finally lead them to the lost settlement of Tristan de Luna.
We called on current students and former students, everybody in the faculty and the staff, anybody who could get out there. In 5 days of intense field work, we found literally hundreds of pieces of olive jar.
I got real excited personally, thinking maybe this is it. One of the very first major expeditions to settle what is now the United States.
Once the neighbors started to realize the importance of the site, they began to call themselves America's first neighborhood. We did basically a year's worth of full-fledged shovel testing and dug more than 900 shovel tests across more than 50 acres. All the evidence indicates that this settlement was the largest ever attempted in 16th century Florida. We are essentially digging up a very short-lived city.
The scale of the settlement confirms that the Spanish crown equips the expedition with everything it needs to survive in the New World. But a major hurricane is a force few Europeans have ever experienced. When it arrives, the colony is hanged.
I've lived in Florida since 2001, and I've been through quite a few hurricanes, so I've seen enough to know that this storm must have been absolutely devastating.
Okay.
We do know from the documents that the hurricane caught them in the midst of construction, and as a result, they had not actually started to use the warehouse for storing wiped out not just the fleet, but the food that they had stored on it. And it took 24 hours for the storm to pass completely through. Luna doubtless saw that his fleet was devastated, and there was nothing left but hulks of broken ships, and masts, and lots of supplies, barrels, boxes, crates. The Luna expedition could have changed the course of history in this continent. But overnight, the settlers were transformed from part of the most ambitious and well-financed colonial expeditions that Spain ever mounted to North America into starving refugees.
Some of the settlers decided to throw in the towel and go home. Some, including Luna, sort of went for nearly 2 years, but ultimately the site was abandoned.
Had this hurricane not happened, America might have looked very, very different today. It's entirely possible, even likely, that because the Spanish would have had a really solid foothold in southeastern North America, a full generation before the English settlers arrived at Jamestown, North America might simply have been Spanish North America.
Instead, the British and French come to dominate most of the continent. The Spanish settlements in Florida, like St. Augustine, eventually fall under British control. St. Augustine remains the oldest continuously inhabited city in the United States, and a victim of countless hurricanes since its founding.
You've had ships coming and going to St. Augustine for over 450 years now. At the same time, it's always had a treacherous inlet. There's a lot of job security if you're an underwater archaeologist in St. Augustine because there have been so many shipwrecks over the years. We know there's a lot out there, but finding them is what's tricky. We have an operation that could actually go out and find shipwrecks, at least until hurricane season cuts our dive season short.
It was at the end of the field season, so we were all pretty tired. And we had this book of the various targets that we had, and we said, let's go to this one. It's got a magnetic signature that looks interesting.
We are blessed with really poor diving conditions here in St. Augustine. It's pretty black down there. We do our best to pinpoint the exact location, and then we will probe. I cleared off an area, and then I began to feel with my fingers. I could feel lumpy, bumpy, rock-like things. I immediately knew they weren't any kind of natural stone, but what we call concretion. So iron objects that were encrusted with rust. I felt a wooden plank. At this point, my heart is beating down there alone in the dark. I really do. There's really nothing else I could be. It just had to be a shipwreck.
Oh, Dark, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna be re-downloading.
My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my mother, Sarah, and to my origin, Echo Drop, the new inspiration. Espresso Sarah Origins.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel.
I'm gonna re-download Monster Hunter Wilds so we can play that.
It takes it to a whole nother level. It goes perfectly with the chicken, the cheddar cheese, and the bacon. Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Your guests paid for their testimonials.
And our Lovesac couch adapts to it all. Gathering around for game day one moment, reconfiguring for entertainment the next. And tomorrow, a new look entirely. Because Lovesac adapts to life, our life.
Did you say 12 o'clock?
Alright.
See you tomorrow.
And for Minecraft, are you playing on PlayStation or are you doing PC?
It allows me to read what a caller is saying. Really? You can read what the caller is saying as they say it. It's easy to understand and respond to immediately.
It sounds expensive.
Actually, there is no insurance or Medicare required. The service is provided at no cost to you through a federally managed program. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Give your loved ones the connection they deserve. Call now to see if you qualify.
There is no insurance or Medicare required. Clear caption service is provided at no cost to you. We deliver, install, and train you on how to use your phone.
Call 1-800-895-4152. That's 1-800-895-4152. Call 1-800-895-4152. Limo Limo at your service. Here to help you save hundreds. By customizing
PlayStation?
car
Oh,
insurance
that.
with Liberty Mutual.
Because
Only pay for what you need.
I haven't had time to do anything on PC with Minecraft. I honestly might. Yo, Dark, there is a way to do like a Power World server. We could also do that, but Minecraft, I think we can make it fun though.
What brings you to Australia today?
This is your bag.
Methamphetamine.
What is it? We're going in a room. Yeah, just a little talk.
We got Chuck back on the boat, and he's like, we have ourselves back.
The game is afoot now. We have something.
I'm like, that's really good news. It was actually the perfect way to end the field season.
There is an old joke in archaeology, it's almost a truism, that you make your big discovery on the last day.
We were done for the summer.
September brings the peak of Florida's hurricane season, making it impossible to excavate. But for archaeologists, unsettled weather can be both a curse and a blessing.
After a period of storm activity, we had an opportunity to go out and take a look at the site. So what we would call a monitoring dive.
It was a beautiful morning. I was on the first dive team, and it's absolutely beautiful conditions. Crystal clear. And I look forward, and it's just like this blue, but a really rich, beautiful blue. And so we're going along, and I'm looking at this blue, and then I see this something looming out of the blue gloom, and I'm like, that's a cannon. And then I look again, and right next to the cannon is a bell. And I can't believe it. It's like, it's just not computing. That's a cannon, and that's a bell. And I'm like, look at this. So we swam around, and it was almost like a whole different wreck, you know?
They came up after a relatively short amount of time, and Sam pulled his regulator out of his mask, and he said, there's 10 feet of visibility.
Okay, so we gotta beat that.
On the boat. We had not yet seen any of the shipwreck. We've been down there without able to, just doing archaeology by braille. And then the next sentence he says, oh, and there's 5 cannon and the ship's bell just sitting there on the surface. So that, our first reaction is like, are you joking?
And I'm like, nah, man, I'm just kidding.
And I could see in his eyes, I'm like, you're not joking. He's like, no, I'm not joking. There's cannons and a bell right down here.
Yeah, I think that was definitely, that's probably the best dive I've ever done.
A ship ship's bell. That's the holy grail for a diving archaeologist. That could give the name of the ship in the year it was launched.
So we had this event, we invited all sorts of people, nice nibbles and drinks, and our conservator was starting to clean off the bell, and the idea was we're going to have this wonderful event where we reveal the name of the wreck, and she cleaned the bell, and there was no name at all. It was a completely blank bell.
The ship's secrets weren't just going to fall into our laps. We needed to get more information. Archaeology is just like a crime scene investigation. We are trying to reconstruct a scenario, an event from the past. In our case, it's a really cold case. It goes back hundreds of years.
One of the things that was obvious from the beginning, the arrangement of the material and the guns in particular on the seabed, was not what I would call normal.
Cannons, if they're in place as weapons, you might expect to find cannons kind of evenly placed, pointing away from the shipwreck. The bell is usually at the belfry, that's at a certain part of the ship, maybe a cookware, things like that, where the galley or the kitchen of the ship would be. We had definitely a different scenario.
It was clear that something was going on. One of the objects that I noticed was this long, strange, cylindrical object. It was all lead, completely and utterly lead.
It had an attached length of plumbing or piping to it. This was a deck pump. When you operated the pump handle, you were pumping up nice, clean seawater to swab the decks, to fight a fire. So a deck pump was a way to get seawater on board the vessel for a variety of purposes.
We brought this up, and we
Oh,
had it in the
bet.
lab. And one of the team, very keen eyes, noticed that there were hack marks on the lead.
We had more than one segment of plumbing that had been cut clean through. And then we realized what had happened.
Someone had taken an axe and hacked it out of the ship.
This is an expensive piece of equipment. Why would you purposely disable it? The answer
Okay,
that
so
makes
we
sense
playing-
to us is that
so we
this
playing on
was a
PlayStation.
frenzied attempt, a
I'm
desperate attempt
I'm excited
to
for that. I'm
remove this
excited for
pump
that.
from the hull of the ship where it would have been mounted. It
I
seems
hope
pretty clear to us that is
The main
an
thing I
attempt
hope
to lighten the
for
ship. That makes sense if the ship has run aground and you have to try to save the ship by jettisoning all the heavy cargo. These artifacts are
for the Minecraft one is we just enjoy the time. We just enjoy playing Minecraft. Cause honestly, that's how I feel with Power.
The vessel. We found the bell, the cannons, the deck pump, but we had only ever found that one wooden plank. There was no hull, no remains of the ship structure itself. Was it possible that the ship had gotten away?
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Sky Risk.
I'm back in the picture. Feel significant symptom relief in 4 weeks with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Skyrizi helped visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. And with Skyrizi, many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 3 years. Don't use the allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Yo, Dark. Quick question. What is your favorite soda? If you drink soda?
Skyrizi is also approved for ulcerative colitis.
Because I've been really debating, like, which one is my overall favorite. Because it's like, there's ginger ale, and I'll be real, I could fuck up ginger ale right now.
Sage Mark 12. I can't get clearly on the phone anymore. Let me show you something that will change your life. This is a clear captions phone. It allows me to read what a caller is saying. You can read what the caller is saying as they say it.
It sounds expensive.
There is no insurance or Medicare required.
Clear caption service is provided at no cost to you. We deliver, install, and train you on how to use your phone.
Call 1-800-322-9205. That's 1-800-322-9205.
My name is Gail, and we are in my showroom for Florist Fire Design House. Getting Spectrum set up for my business was extremely smooth. They had it set up within an hour, and I was online and ready to go and run my business.
Gotta ask Jay if he wants to join. Yeah, I mean he already be doing his own thing in like Minecraft. I think he'll enjoy it potentially. We also need to make sure like this one is interesting. We are gonna get the new spears and everything.
Are you hiding?
Yes.
So you met someone. Lucky for you, she has low standards.
And a big home improvement.
Strawberry cream, Dr. Pepper. Oh, another Okay, I do like Dr. Pepper.
That guy's a tool.
I think Dr. Pepper is definitely up there with like my top 10. Dr. Pepper is definitely in my top 10.
iPad, wallet, watches.
She's looking for her father's eyeball.
Come again?
They do whatever it takes
Good news, we do have your item.
to get them back to you.
It's definitely a job that never ends, and we never know what we're gonna get here in Boston.
Hoping to solve the mystery of the ship's fate, the investigation takes a closer look at the metal artifacts found off the coast of St. Augustine.
When you have an iron object that is immersed in seawater for centuries, it undergoes a number of chemical changes. That rust turns into an incrustation and turns into a coating. It's big and lumpy and bumpy, and shells get stuck to it, and often you'll have more than one artifact near each other, and they all just rust together into what may just be an amorphous blob.
Once we started examining the concretions, x-raying the concretions, and finding the smaller objects within the concretions, that is when the full story of what actually happened came out. What x-rays can do?
Oh, what is this?
Amp up the power. It can actually see.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if like basically anybody who can join could join. I think that could be cool.
So we really are getting a picture that a lot of the things that people were bringing with them.
Well, mainly anybody who's been around the channel for a while
Expensive
could
small
join.
items that you absolutely would not throw overboard under any circumstance. That told us the story that they were so stuck on the bar they never got off.
It seems pretty conclusive that the ship could not be saved, and we have the burial ground of this vessel and all of the items that were on board.
PlayStation and Reebok are launching limited edition sneakers. I won't lie, that's crazy.
When did it begin? Why did it begin?
What up,
So,
Debo?
our story evolved.
Man, I'm sitting here chilling, man.
And this might be the best thing Reebok has ever
Sitting
made.
here with a cold Corona.
We found the piece of wine.
Yeah, this might be the best thing.
Sometimes we did the same thing. We found the pure
Yeah.
the same thing.
No work today?
Everything we found that seemed to push the day to the second
We
half.
could also play Squadra.
So as we narrow that time range down, there was one event in particular that looked promising.
In December 1782, the American Revolution is entering its final phase. The 13 colonies
What, no
are
work
a
today,
dangerous
man?
place for those still loyal to the crown.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this might be the hardest thing Reebok has ever done.
Yesterday,
Remains loyal to King
for some
George
reason,
III.
'cause, I've been pulling, I just found out, man, that not only do I pull on Amazon, but I pull for Uber Freight, too. I didn't know Uber did freight.
This could be a candidate, one of these ships.
And I just started doing that shit, man. They keep them off of humping, too. Shit, I did that in 60 hours last week.
Actually find that would really be
Fucking with that Uber Freight. Yeah.
we found the artifact.
Uber. I was like, Uber? What the fuck? Are we running people? They're like, no, they do freight. They do a lot of shit at Uber, man.
A small pewter button. It has lettering on it that we can see.
But yeah, I just found out myself, shit, maybe about a month ago. I had never even heard of that.
And that told us that we had to look.
What's that?
Because that RP button stands for Royal Conventions.
Yep.
That's a unit in the British Army.
Man, Little DJ is finna start over there. Remember the old Mendel on 111? He finna start going there, freshman.
Letters to read some of the accounts that were written.
Oh, he just started. I think he just started. Yeah, because he graduated last year, so he just started. Have school started back there yet? It's about to, right?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, he over there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Bull could join us. Who knows? He might be interested. Make a poll or something?
I ain't had nobody to,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I could do that.
Yeah, I don't want to be bothered.
I do
You
need
know,
to
a
make
lot
a
of shit I
poll
can do
anyways.
people. I just, man, I ain't feel like, man, I ain't trying to get money up under no, I know that shit. You know, fuck that. I ain't trying to do none of that. You know, I'd rather pay somebody to do it. Yeah.
Sandy was coming our way. We dropped everything.
You know, I get dude like, and baby card, you know, she take that damn synthetic water and that beer. Shit, I give them $150, and that's like every 3 or 4 months.
Anticipate how and where storm surge will
Yeah.
hit populated areas.
Yeah. So I give them $150 every 3-4 months. And he go all that shit. All
Yeah, I'll make.
And he's popping off all fluids and everything. And if I need to top off in between here, hook that up too. Oh really? That's my next move. I want to get me one. How much you pay for it?
We were heading 60 miles offshore towards
Damn. Was it a new one?
We needed to seize that moment to try to capture a picture of the seabed right before the storm.
89, they pay 26? God damn.
Change. That would give us
damn, them motherfuckers is crazy. I was looking the other day, man, just fucking around on the internet, and them new Escalades, man, is running like down near 200, 180, 190. I'm like, man, nigga, lost his mind. You think I'm gonna pay that much? Oh, hell no, I ain't never bought nothing new.
Hundreds upon hundreds of New York City subway cars on the seafloor.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
For me, the Redwood Reef site has become a great natural laboratory for us to better understand hurricanes and their impacts on the coastline.
Yeah, who you go through? Number one. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking around at one. Damn, man, because I'm looking at the prices, man. I I don't know if I want to do that. You know, damn.
Hundreds of years.
You know.
What kind of bizarre sort of battle took place here?
Shit. Nothing down. But shit, hey, at that point, shit, unless you put down some stats, it don't really make a difference. Man.
Been studying record reef for
Well, insurance probably for about 2.
Missing out was we needed a storm. What Sandy meant
Yeah.
for us, it gave us for the first time an opportunity to see how a single storm event.
Oh, so you still got the car too?
See how shit looked. I wanted 4 days out of that site.
Wow.
We could squeeze 1 day to get everything done that we needed to.
No, yeah, really.
Deploy our instruments, and then we needed
Yeah,
to
you
get
do better off putting them over the Craigslist. Man, he been riding out there for a minute.
One of the last things we did was deploy an
You say he towed 2, 3 cars going out there.
It's going to sit out there during the storm and measure waves and currents.
Damn.
As we were leaving,
I remember he started out there
did
too.
we ever see that instrument back?
Wow.
Okay, but I'll make a
This
poll.
way you
I'll make a
out
poll
there, man.
for specifically
Seems like it's pretty
Minecraft.
cool, you know. It's better than, you know, I like this better than going out to the port.
And the last thing?
You know, I'm making the same money. Yeah, yeah, and you know, right now, yeah. You know, but the real yards here, well, at least the ones I go to Union Pacific and I go to GNSF. But they pretty cool though. It's pretty much just in and out, you know. But of course, man, you be sitting there for hours, and I'm pretty much getting the same money, you know. I'm running Amazon. Amazon is sweet, nigga. You don't even get dirty. Everything computerized. When you pull up, you ain't got to even talk to nobody. They take your picture. You got your load number, the gate open, they tell you where to go. You drop it. You hook it and you roll out. You ain't even got to talk to every now and then you may have to talk to somebody. Every now and then. Man, you go up in them warehouses, they so clean you can eat off the floor. Them warehouses so clean. Now when you got to go to some of the third party joints like you do with, you know, they be fucked up. But Amazon,
Some also call this chicken, but only one is human grade, made to the safety and quality standards of human food. Get 50% off your first box only at farmersdog.com.
yeah, man. Yeah, I don't like this shit. I had to do smart and final, man, when you gotta help them unload shit. Man, it was like 100 degrees outside. I was knocking over pallets and shit. Using the damn pallet jack. I'm like, man, look here, I ain't used to this unloading shit. You know? It's 100 degrees outside. I'm like, look at it, they told me to go in. This ain't going into the truck, man. Sit down, bro. We got this. I'm like, all right, cool, ain't no problem. Shit, I ain't gonna be out here. I ain't got shit. You gonna find my ass in the back of the truck.
Introducing the X-Pack from
Well,
Counterfeit, our
yeah,
groundbreaking technology designed for pressure support of your life cord like you've never experienced before. Engineered with the most innovative patent pending and plastics compliance. Evenly distributes the support across a broader surface area of your body for low back aches and pains. A super lightweight fabric to increase your flow and resistance heat. An orthopedic design support pad and 4 built-in
8, 9, 13 hours a day, and that's pretty rare.
Okay. Bro, he just doesn't know when to stop, bro. He truly just doesn't.
Get yours now at KidXPack.com or call 1-800-429-6172 or right now when your shipping is free. Copperfit, feel the difference.
And just do nowhere near that much work. Nowhere near.
There's an easy way to pay for the $200 in 5 minutes or less. Download Dave today.
On October 3rd, Avatar: The Way of Water returns to theaters for 1 week only. Tickets now. Let's do it for the movie event that made history. This is our home. This is our fortress. This is where we make our stand. Avatar: The Way of Water, rated PG-13 for 1 week only. Exclusively in 3D. Get tickets now.
The waves that were created from this storm covered over an area of 1.4 million square miles. So this was a
Okay,
massive
so
storm for
I want to
impact.
see
It's just
Minecraft
incomprehensible to think about
PS5.
the billions and billions of dollars of damage that was wrought by the storm.
About she can't do it. Oh.
Sandy Pass, we went back out to the site to recover instrumentation. We just didn't know what to expect when we got there, whether or not we'd have any equipment left to recover.
We started hauling up the lines, and as part of the rope was coming up, I saw this tangle of metal wrapped in the line, and my heart sank.
I turned and looked at Marty, and he just, this exasperated sigh of, oh my goodness, there's nothing left. It turns out that that was a piece of one of the subway cars, possibly a door frame or a window frame.
Okay. So, let's see. What are the true full capabilities of the PlayStation version?
Pulling up, and then suddenly through the water, I see the flame of our instrument package, and when it burst through the surface, it was just a real moment of elation. And my final thought was, I hope we hit record. As we start looking back through the records, our eyes are just going bug-eyed. Right there at the Redwood Reef site, we measured 2.5-story high waves in a period of 16 seconds. Every 16 seconds, another one of these monster mammoth waves is coming through, generating 3-knot currents at the seafloor in 100 feet of water.
The currents that were being generated by that storm was staggering to us.
Okay, so,
But to truly gauge the power of the currents, we needed to measure the storm's impact right at the seabed. That meant we needed to map the site to see how much damage was done. One of the most valuable assets that we have in our research arsenal is our small, unpersoned submarine. It is fully autonomous, meaning we have to plan its missions, then we hit go. She dives below the surface, off on its own to navigate through this mysterious subsea world.
okay, so I want to see what crazy stuff we could add.
It's you. Isn't it? Your Highness. If I may, that is. It would give me the greatest pleasure if you would do me the honor of letting me lead you through this. The first. Yes, dance. That's it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dark. I'm trying to think of like everything that we could add to like the worlds.
Hey, I went down Mississippi, right? Then I found one of Pop's friends who grew up there. Oh, Chuck, yeah? Oh, okay. Where you on, 103rd? You got ran out of Corolla, I got these here. But yeah, people, that's all that's going on here, man. So didn't know Licky? So didn't know Licky?
You frightened me. Do it again.
I myself am strange and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, you were going to do your thing, man. I'm going on up here. I'm still on up here. Maybe you get in contact. But alright, you will hit me up anytime, man. Alright, brother, I'll holler.
Speak now or forever hold. Only took 4-hour conflict. Unlike Robitussin DM, like with Delta 12 hours, they put on for 12 hours of copper leak all day or night. Delta, cost crisis averted. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Which means make it a meal and save.
Uh-huh.
Extra value meals not back. So now, get a Big Mac meal.
That was Rock Wild. You know, his brother just went and got a Yukon, a 19 Yukon, 26,000. His note $600 something. He got 89,000 miles on it.
That's it. Plus vitamins and minerals.
Fuck that.
Oh, and ice cold.
I don't know. No, I can't do that one.
Look. Are they hiring for stuffy and congested? Because you got the job. I got these next bear calls.
What am I looking at, man?
You experience sinus relief.
Huh?
Who's
doing?
Now my boss.
And?
Hello, I'm five-time Olympic gold medalist Amy Poehler. I've been asked to talk to you about this puzzle game, Royal Kingdom. It is so much fun. It has absolutely no ads, which everyone can appreciate, and it has great graphics. And the animations are, oh wow, the animations are cool. Nice. Okay, where was I? Yes, great graphics, absolutely stunning, and you don't even need Wi-Fi
Who
to
said
play.
that?
You can play anywhere. Like right now, which I would like to do. Can I take 20?
They have to come to court. Specific to surrounding
Finish my choice. Ready for my allowance.
Why? Because he's such a hell of a guy, or they don't want to send him nowhere else to fuck up nothing?
That was not radical.
The inside
Bring your family into the financial future.
nobody wants to go to court
charged with using
because it's
witchcraft to
such a
throw a
mess.
table to the
None of
size
those
of God.
ministers, those reverends and pastors that could be appointed there,
Want to be bothered with that?
nobody wants to go there because it's such a mess.
So may as well leave him there.
Leave them there, let him
Finish fucking it up.
finish or do whatever. Because everybody in the
Oh my
community
God.
knows
It's fucked up over there.
because so many people that used to go to court are
Everywhere else now, and word travel.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. As a pastor, he's got to still be getting something out of it. It's benefiting him some kind of way. It ain't just because I just love core and I love being here. He has to be benefiting some sort of way in order for him not to just walk off and say, hey, fuck this.
Okay, core CDC, they all this department in the rough part, in the roughest part of LA. Everybody there will take things for us again.
Design a sale of up to 7% off. Shop guild.com today.
Other little businesses, core CDC is involved in that.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
You get a little cut up out of it.
Exactly. The former mayor of Irvine. Farrakhan. She is the person in charge. He asked her to be in charge of that.
What?
To be in charge of the CDC.
Okay.
She's got to write grants, ask for money, be sponsored.
Okay, he game in the system.
That's real stupid.
I myself am strange and unusual.
And
So in the next,
does not know.
So in the next, what, year or so, he really fucked it up some more. It ain't gonna be nothing left. So he gonna try and milk the buildings and properties and so forth.
Because they were on it.
But they about to get kicked out of the building, all right? When?
They don't have it by this man wants them out.
Okay, and ain't nobody there to help pay for nothing.
Please forgive me. I thought you were treating differently from you. I was confused because I was coming.
Because it ain't the attendance, ain't nothing now.
Overrule planes only.
Uh-huh.
How many people are at court right now?
There's like a, not much,
A handful.
basically. Less than that.
Oh, wow. So he ain't getting no money. Ain't nobody dropping no money up in there. I mean, they only dropping so much, it ain't nothing to maintain nothing. Oh, wow. So he getting some money from somewhere other than that. It wouldn't be worth his while, and he move on. It's all about money. Just follow the money. You ain't getting it from the congregation, you got to be getting it from somewhere. And remember what I said. No place will be losing money like that and going downhill and they keep putting the same boss in charge.
That's a good question.
No place. If CBS is losing money, what they gonna do? Get rid of the boss.
I must weigh against the king's wishes.
Quickly. And put somebody else up there who know how to get some money.
Perhaps he'll change his mind.
I'm good. He said, it's okay. You had your season there. You wish them well. Now you're in your season.
Lisa just hit me. They got a first shift medical device assembler needed in Laguna Hills, $18 to $20 an hour.
I already promised him in marriage.
Malik,
Yeah,
you hear that?
Yeah.
That place, that
No, listen to this.
first shift medical device assembler needed in Laguna Hills, $18 to $20 an hour.
It's not
At
bad.
that place where that information I gave you.
Yeah. That sounds good.
You got the number, right?
I think so, yeah.
In Laguna Hills, that's
Yo, what's up, Candido?
that's
How you
Westwood,
doing?
right? There in Irvine. I still got a scare from that wolf bite.
Secret code.
Send that over to Malik.
I love it.
Please.
How in the hell would I still have a scab on that?
You should. You should. You should.
Yo, Candido, what's good? What's good?
Jeez.
Damn, it's 2 o'clock.
Anywhere, kitchen or pot.
Little boy may call me later.
To get the complete
He
center
closes
pot
up.
with a special TV discount price of just $39.99. It comes with a 90-day money
They
back
close around
guarantee
6 o'clock.
for everyone who orders today. We'll include the multi-function
And
steaming
he
tray
also
and
says that, you know, sometimes he said, I'm a crew chief. He said, so if they look when I close it up, what's up with my coming up? You know, when everybody goes. I gotta see, you know, how he does.
Fast and free. Order now.
To order, call
I'm going to take that $40 oil back up to the stove because I love it.
Order now.
A lot of people sitting in the kitchen.
Exactly. Let's continue.
I like the kitchen.
All right, and here we have a master bedroom.
Look, got something for you.
What I really
Let's
like
see.
about this space is the view to the outside. You have the pool right there.
Into a
The front
lazy
facing
cash
faces
grab.
south, so you get constant light throughout the day.
The view from the bedroom to the outside.
You know what?
Gorgeous.
Honestly, there's so
I would definitely love to wake up every morning looking at that beautiful pool.
there's so many reasons to why Bandai would make Sparky Zero into a crash grab. There's literally so many. But can you truly blame Bandai for this?
The bathroom was like a hotel bathroom. I mean, you literally felt like
Like
you were in
truly,
Caesar's Palace.
I don't even think this is on Bandai.
It's very open,
Because
which I love.
here's the thing, you might say, oh, the devs are the ones to fully blame. And, oh, Bandai's the reason Sparking Zero is how it is. No, the player base is the reason how it is.
I guess mine would be the high one.
Because,
I put my makeup on
think
here
about it, think about it.
and talk on the phone.
That player
Don't
base,
have a party in here. It's like a dance floor.
that player base is the reason
Big ass
Beautiful
bathroom.
when you walk in here.
I feel very beautiful.
the game was rushed. People were too nostalgic, and Bandai had to close in on the opportunity to make the most money when that game releases. That game did so good it broke literal records because people were too blind to the actual issues of that game.
It's not saltwater or chlorine. So far, we've seen the house. What are your thoughts as far as the entire home?
I think it's a little more my style, a little more traditional. Overall, I really like it.
Sure.
It is a beautiful home, don't get me wrong, but I could definitely see us changing something and making it work for both of us.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. So what we're going to do next, we're going to take a look at a second offering.
Like, truly, I don't even blame Bandai for this because it's the players. YouTubers were glazing the game. Dragon Ball fans were glazing the game. Now look, y'all have less content than any other Dragon Ball game. Even Breakers has more content than y'all. And barely nobody plays Breakers. But it still has way more content. They care about that more than your Sparking Zero, oh, Xenoverse killer.
50s Las Vegas vibe. In the exclusive neighborhood of Preston Hollow, Dallas, is this
Player from the Himalayas.
century modern home. This modern Goodwood designed estate, built in 1951, is sitting perfectly alongside a tranquil street.
Like, I'll be honest, the Sparking Zero player base is stupid. They're stupid, dumb, and all they do is make Bandai a more and more horrible video game company.
And a spacious master suite.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had more content. You wanna know why? Because that game That game took its time to come out. And think about this, all of the Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi games had more content, had more love, because they took their time and they knew they wanted to give everybody a good product. Now, what did people do with Sparking Zero? They glazed that game. They didn't even want to believe that game had any issues when it first came out.
What's with his hair?
And it was designed, even 1951. And he said he saw from a mid-century modern masterpiece. And the way he did it is, there's a creek back there, and the house meanders around the creek. So he designed it with vertical elements which you'll see as we walk around. It's just really a special property with incredible details and for entertaining a paradise.
And again, you cannot blame Bandai for this. Even though Bandai is the reason most of their games die, you can't blame Bandai when the player base is literally like sucking Dorkle dick, buying whatever it is that has Dragon Ball on it. Now, Sparking Zero, a game that broke literal records, is having such minuscule content because the player base does not care. They want any type of new content, and then they'll glaze it when it comes out, being like, "Oh, we got more content than Xenoverse."
I gotta get me another bag.
Like, man, y'all are the biggest amount of sheep I've ever seen. This is also why One Piece will never have a good game. Is because One Piece fans don't even support the series. And the crazy thing is, non-One Piece fans support the series more than One Piece fans. Like, it's crazy. One Piece games will never sell great outside of Pirate Warriors. And before people say, "Oh, but what about World Seeker?" Bro, World Seeker sucked. It was only good once the DLC came out. Because besides the DLC, nobody played that game.
I forgot to get my earrings. This selection ain't so great though on the earrings.
Kristen Preston is an agent at Booth Brothers Homes in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, the living room is fantastic. I love the open air concept of the entire space. Wow.
Yup.
So open.
So the path connects two spaces and the outside all together.
Who?
Amazing place to entertain. And notice the details. Look at the floor with the
About what?
Short bits.
Cheryl.
Oh, I thought you said short bits.
I forgot to send bring your boys over and all dance together.
Scripture, and I said they're late yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you
look at the details, but notice the light picture I told you, and then the way the angle is soft angle.
We still have our other house.
So, well,
True.
they're saying
That's right,
that
there's
just put
man
in
cave.
corral.
I want to show you one really special part of the house is the staircase.
Corral.
It's a corral.
The corral is required.
Yeah, so there has been a lie that the pastor made, saying that she is on maintenance leave.
So it really gives you that element of celebration.
Yeah, and
So this is bullshit line.
I know. And the worst part is, he said, "Oh, don't worry, she's gonna come back and do what she's been doing once she reads her new contract."
Wow. That's the way of saving face.
So let's go through to this fabulous one.
Yep.
And that's also a way of saying, well, she has nowhere else to go. She got to come back here.
And he only said that because all of the children and their families have already left core. So he's saying this to basically keep them there. But people have been questioning where you've been.
All they got to do is call you. Everybody got your number.
Yeah, but he's forced everybody to not call her. And if they do, they will get a reduction in pay. That's also in the contract. And I'm not joking.
Absolutely amazing.
My favorite so far.
I'll make a big old Facebook post. I ain't coming back.
There we go. It's good news. An endorsement. Very good. Well, then we got to take you out.
Yeah, so he's just been lying to save face because everybody's been leaving.
I would go up there one Sunday just to look around, but everybody know who I am.
I mean, yesterday we had more white people than black people in the church. I mean, he wasn't even there yesterday.
Well, it's like its own private oasis. Having the trees, the way the house is designed, you've got something that is just very occupied.
I agree. And there was a last banter talk about how to entertain before.
This is the perfect place, in my opinion, to entertain. Because the indoor and outdoor.
What happened? What happened?
The water. How much better does it get?
Kristen, what do you think?
Okay, so Dark, I don't know how to feel about this.
I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. What I would say is that you have two great options. You have a house party.
What happened?
You love that for different reasons. That one's moving ready. As opposed to so many things you like, the shopping, the business district, the arts district, and then this one.
Bro, I hate how much this world has increased in pay, bro. Like, it's actually horrible to live these days, Dark. We had no idea Xenoverse was gonna be like this when it came out. They can't compare the two. Well, Candido, unfortunately, they're only comparing the gameplay. They're not comparing anything else besides Sparking Zero is a lot more fun to play than Xenoverse. But when you really think about it, in Xenoverse, you have way more options to get out of combos. And I understand that Sparking Zero is supposed to be a Budokai game, but even in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, there was ways to get out of combos